Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan, and today we'll be covering the Penn State football team schedule for the 2023 season. If you can't tell, I actually have an editing app that I use now. You can have an intro now. I want to put stuff in the videos, probably with a tell. So yeah, I'll be doing that from now on. So yeah. But anyways, let's get to it. First up, you got Penn State at home versus West Virginia. I got Penn State winning this one. I don't think West Virginia is going to be that good this year. So yeah, next up you're at home against Delaware. You're going to beat Delaware. Delaware is not good, and Penn State is. So yeah, then you're going to Illinois. Illinois can be very good this year. I don't think so personally. I think they'll be around 7-8 wins. Not bad, but not good enough to be able to beat Penn State. So I got Penn State winning this one on the road. Then you're at home versus Iowa. Iowa's defense is very good. Iowa's defense has always been very good. But their offense has always sucked. They very rarely have ever had a good offense. So I got Penn State winning this one at home. Then you're going to Northwestern. You're going to beat Northwestern. Northwestern is arguably the worst team in the Big Ten. So I got Penn State winning this one. Then you're at home again versus UMass. You're going to beat UMass. And it's a very good thing that you have two pretty easy games before this next one, which could be the biggest game of the season for Penn State, which is at Ohio State. You're on a 6-game losing streak against Ohio State. Last time you won was at home. That's when Saquon Barkley and Trace McSorley was on this team. But this year, the main difference is going to be you have a different quarterback. You have Drew Aller at quarterback. He's a 5-star, a sophomore quarterback. He's a sophomore. So what I've watched him from last year, in the little time he's played, when he filled in for Sean Clifford, or whenever Penn State was just blowing out teams, he looked very good. I think he's going to be very good for this team. I think he's going to be better than when Sean Clifford was for this team. Also, you got Nick Singleton at running back. Nick Singleton was super good for Penn State last year as a freshman. He averaged, let me get this for This is unbelievable, the stats that he had last year for a freshman. He had 1,061 rushing yards, averaging 6.8 yards per carry and 12 touchdowns. All those were rushing. That's insane. That is very good for running back. And he's going to get better. He's going to be a sophomore this year. Drew Aller's going to be a sophomore this year. You're going to have at least 2 years of these guys together. That's great for Penn State fans. You'll be able to be excited. That you also got James Franklin. James Franklin's one of the best coaches in the country. When you got James Franklin on your team as a coach, you got Drew Aller as a quarterback, you got Nick Singleton, the talent that Penn State has, I think that they can put up a very good fight against Ohio State. Only problem that they have is that they're going to have to be able to stop Trevion Henderson at Ohio State. And in the fourth quarter of last year's game, that's why I say that proved to be a little bit of a problem. Also, you got to start Marvin Harrison Jr. Marvin Harrison Jr., I talked about in my Heisman video. He could easily be a top 5 player in the country. He's arguably the best player in the country. He could be top 5 in the Heisman votes. He's one of my honorable mentions in that video. He's the best receiver in the country, and it's not close. No one is close to Marvin Harrison Jr. But you don't have C.J. Stroud. He went off to the draft. You have a new quarterback coming in. I think that's going to give an opportunity for Penn State to be able to win this game. I think the run game's going to be able to do it. I got Penn State in a very close game, beating Ohio State. It's going to be a very tough game to win. I got Penn State winning it and breaking the 6-year streak. Then you're at home versus Indiana. Indiana can be okay, nothing special, and because of that, I got Penn State winning this one. Then you're going to Maryland. Maryland's always one of those teams that's like, ooh, watch out for Maryland. Maryland could catch you off guard. They never catch teams off guard. They have close games. They'll have close games. Like last year, they had a close win against Ohio State. But they never actually win. So I got Penn State winning this one at Maryland. Then, probably your biggest game of the year is going to be this next one. You're going to be at home. You're going to wide out. Great game. But you're playing Michigan. And Michigan last year absolutely dominated the front line against Penn State. They had over 300 yards rushing on them. Right? It was at the Big House. It was at Ann Arbor. But I think that will continue. This run team, this is very much a running team. They got Donovan Edwards and Blake Corum. We talked about Blake Corum last video in the Heisman, talking about he could definitely be a Heisman contender. And Donovan Edwards is also very good too. And J.J. McCarthy can also run really well. And then you got one of the best O-lines in the country. It just looks like they're going to punish Penn State in the run game, just like they did last year. I got Michigan winning this one. Could be a close one, but I got Michigan winning by probably at least a touchdown. And then you're going to host Rutgers. You're at home against Rutgers. You're going to beat Rutgers. Penn State's winning to dominate Rutgers after that. After losing to Michigan, they're going to beat down Rutgers, which they're going to. And then the last game of the year, you're going to Michigan State. I don't think Michigan State's going to be that good this year. I think they're going to be competitive with some teams. But I got Penn State winning this one. So I got Penn State going 11-1 this year. Probably barely missing out on the Big Ten title game. But you'll probably get a New Year's Six bowl. Great year for Penn State. You just want to see how Drowler's going to play with Nick Singleton. And again, this team could go 12-0. This team also could go 9-3. One of those mixture teams. It's kind of like what Tennessee is. They could be very good, or elite even, or kind of disappointing. But thank you guys for watching this video. Hit the like button, comment, subscribe if you like the videos. And yeah, check out the other videos that I have. And yeah, hope you guys have a great day, and God bless y'all.